you want to see me create this makeup look, then just keep on watching. Hi, my name is Tom, or TomVmakeup, and welcome to a new video. Alright, today I'm going to review Danessa Myricks? I don't know how to pronounce it. It's Danessa. I don't even know where she comes from. I saw a lot of posts on social media popping out on my feed, and there is actually one of my followers. She's a Belgian makeup artist. It's called The Makeup Room, I guess. So it's The Makeup Room Belgium. It is run by a Belgian makeup artist who goes by the name Naomi Peters, and she actually has a makeup web shop where they sell Danessa Myricks. Jesus. So I decided just to order a few of the items. I ordered... It's been so long since I've been talking English. I ordered Colorfix, or 2 Colorfixes. It's a richly pigmented multi-use waterproof fluid matte color pigment for eyes, lips and face. Apply using brush or finger for desired effect. So I thought these were just like regular eye primers. And then I also ordered the waterproof cream palette. I ordered this with my own money. And this is a cream palette. There's not a lot of information. It's called the waterproof cream palette essential palette. And again, it says apply using your fingers or a brush alone or paired with other lip products. Is this like a lip thing? Judging on the colors, it's not. It's more like an eye palette. I know it's designed in the USA and it's made in China. It's distributed in Dublin or England. So wow, you've been traveling a lot. Anyway, let's just play with the things, because I am looking for a new primer, because my trustworthy Groundwork paint pot from MAC Cosmetics apparently is discontinued. It has been my go-to primer for many years. I'm desperately seeking a new primer that really helps me creating beautiful, long-lasting eye makeup looks. The Groundwork from Paint Pot is very specific. It's it has a specific mid-tone brownish, warm kinda-ish color, and it has a itty-bitty of a satin finish, so it's not totally matte, which is kind of great, because primers that are totally matte, like the Paint Pot, the Painterly, works a little bit more difficult. In my opinion, it's, I don't know, with a satin finish or just like a little satin finish in it, or a glossy finish, shiny finish, however you want to call it, it tends to blend out more easily, it's more effortless, so we'll see. But first of all, I'm going to prep myself, because with this man face, it's sometimes harder to create beautiful makeup looks. So I'm gonna do my thing. I think I'm going to do my brows off camera, and I'm also going to stick on my face tapes. And voila, brows are done. And let's just start and try to review and try out these color fixes. I ordered the Nude 4 and the Nude 5. They're very close to each other. On the website, I thought it was like a bigger difference in the shades. I already saw them. I already opened them before. And actually, these are quite similar. The one has a more pinkish, slightly pinkish undertone. This one, the number 4, the Nude 4. And the Nude 5 is a more warmer tone. I'm just going to apply them on my eyelid. I'm just going to remove excess oil that is maybe on my eyelid. So they come in these little tubes. This one is the Nude 5. And I'm going to take a flat synthetic brush and a fluffy concealer, like synthetic blending brush. Just going to apply this on my lid. They feel very liquid. They seem to be quite covering, like almost a medium to perhaps maybe full coverage. I'm just going to apply them like I normally would. Normally I just extend the primer over here, because sometimes I tend to work a little bit more outwards with my eyeshadows. I'm going to take a clean synthetic blending brush and just distribute the product a little bit more. Okay, so this seems like a good base. They don't come off anymore. I'm going to work over them with creams, so I don't know how they will perform with just a regular eyeshadow. Pretty sure I'm going to try this in another video, but let's just try to stick with the plan and and just do the eye makeup with the products I bought. Okay, so the playtime is not very long, as in they dry down quite fast, which is good. I just hope that they're not too dry on the eyes. They seem quite powdery right now, so it's not my go-to primer because I like my primer to be a little bit more sticky so that it kind of holds on to whatever I apply on it. But for this particular video or this particular tryout look review, I don't think it's going to be a big problem because I am going to work over these color fixes with the cream palette. So this is the waterproof cream palette. I'm just going to take this. Oh wow, it's very shiny. Oh, there's a like some kind of plastic protective on it, so you can see it's very shiny, which indicates it's also a little bit sweating. Like this one is like has a little droplets on it, so it's kind of sweating. So I don't know, I think it's gonna be very much like a regular grease paint, but it says waterproof. Grease paint does tend to like repel water, but will they crease or not? So because they are cream shadows, I'm mainly going to work with synthetic brushes. I just have a really small, my precision crease synthetic brush here, just to like try it out. I'm going to take this color, and this is the Essential 4. It's like a burnt coral kind of a color. Just going to apply some of it here in my crease and my outer corner. I'm just going to apply the eyeshadow first, just to load on the product. And then I'm going to take a synthetic brush. This one is from MAC. It is the I don't know, it's just like a regular synthetic concealer brush. And let's just blend out this color. Okay, I'm just trying to feather it out very gently and try to blend it into the color fix below and also into my concealer that I already applied underneath my brow. All right, that looks quite good and kind of blends out very easily. I'm also going to apply this one like here in my inner corner with the same small brush. And I'm also going to blend out color just to give like a little bit more depth. I'm going to go into the reddish color. This is Essential 6. It's this one. And I'm just going to... Wow, this turns out really like dark brown. I thought it was more like a reddish color. In the palette, it's like a dark red. Blend out this color more inward or on my eyelid itself, and when it starts to kind of settle a little bit, only then am I going to take this color and blend it upwards into my crease, perhaps a little bit outwards. And the more it settles down, the more you can like, this is kind of still very greasy here in the corner. I'm kind of loving this color. It's like a very mysterious kind of a reddish burgundy color. And with what's left on my brush, I'm also going to do my like inner eye just to create kind of a halo, smoky eye, I guess. And I noticed just like dabbing the colors onto the eyelid is kind of giving you a more safer kind of a application, because they're so greasy. If you start to blend out immediately, you will end up putting the eyeshadows way higher than you probably intend them. Just want to try if I can actually use the color fixes to cut out my crease. I'm going to take like a flat lip brush or an angled lip brush. Just going to take the product on both sides of the brush. And I'm just going to highlight like this middle part of my eye. Seems to be covering quite well, or quite good. And then I'm going to take a clean synthetic blending brush. And again, I'm going to like do stamping motions just to blend the Colorfix into the eyeshadow that I applied before. And then I'm going to apply an eyeshadow, a hybrid Wild Rose Chaos Makeup. And it's like a gold highlight color with a shift of pink inside. My all over shadow from My Kid Co. It's a flat eyeshadow brush. I'm just going to dab this eyeshadow onto that Colorfix base Luxe Soft Designer from the definer from Zoeva. It's a 227 blending brush, and I'm just going to blend this eyeshadow. Going to dip in the darkest color that I used, the kind of a reddish color, and I'm just going to apply this underneath my lower lash line. The color is so strong. It's like a really, like it gives like immediately like a very intense, intense color. The synthetic blending brush, and I'm gently going to feather this out down. I'm going to take the same eyeshadow, just keep it very simple, and I'm going to highlight my inner corners with the same color that I highlighted on my eyelid. I kind of like the eye look. All right, I'm going to do the other side of my eye off camera. I'm also going to apply lashes, and then I'll be right back to do the skin. So I applied my eyelashes. I used my own TomVmakeup cosmetic lashes in Penumbra, and I also used the Essential number 6, this color, to actually draw the eyeliner on my bottom lash line. And I also outlined my lower lash line and my waterline with the same color to give like this reddish look. It's actually quite comfortable because sometimes when I outline my eyes with a product that's not specifically made for this, I easily tend to have like irritation and stuff. So I don't feel a thing. It feels very comfortable. I'm actually really surprised and happy with the purchase of my Danessa palette. I'm also going to try the oil foil from Mesauda. It is a oil non-oil primer. I don't know what that means, but it's a multi-using hydrating face primers. I'm not easily keen of using primers, but if it says hydrating, then I'm all in. I do feel like applying a foundation on a more hydrated skin is far better than using it on a drier base, just for the sake of my foundation, that it kind of blends well. So I'm going to give a little drip here and just feel it. A little bit. So yeah, I did not use any moisturizer, so a little bit of hydration will be welcome. And I'm also using the skin foundation, and according to their website, the oil foil is a great primer to use with the skin foundation. I'm going to apply a concealer. This is the Pro Light concealer in W35. Just going to apply this directly onto my skin. It has like a more peachy color, which is great for my discoloration underneath my eye. I'm just going to blend out the concealer, and I'm also going to use their beauty blender or their makeup blender, also from Mesauda, just to work the concealer into my skin. I don't use beauty sponges or makeup sponges a lot of the times because I'm used to do makeup on models, clients, and whatnot, and it's just not very hygienic. But for myself, I like to use it because it does press the product very close to the skin, and you can blend it out very easily and effortless. Now to kind of connect the concealer with my eyeshadow, here the cream eyeshadow, I am going to use a brush just so I can go very close and kind of into, or let the concealer melt into these cream eyeshadows, so I can give like under eye area a nice connected blending. Normally I have like W45 in the skin foundation because my face tends to be a little bit more darker than my neck, but I am going to use the W30. I want to try just a lighter shade. I know it's going to be, perhaps it's going to look like a little bit more pale than my own skin, but it does match my neck a lot better. I do feel like I do have like a kind of a orange kind of vibe going on. And I am going to apply a little bit of light underneath my eye here and here, just to like lift the whole eye look, and a little bit of my cheekbone, and to color correct the concealer that I applied before. I'm going to use the other side, the clean side, and just blend this into the skin and just work my way up here just to kind of lift the whole eye. Then I'm going to use the Cheek Kiss Stick Blush, and I'm just going to apply this onto my skin just a little bit lower than the highest point of my cheekbone. And I'm just going to use the same sponge and just work it into the skin. I feel like this one is a little bit too red for me, so I'm going to use the Adoro, which is more more like a orangey color. Perhaps just apply a little bit more. There you go. Just bringing those reds back into my skin. And I'm also going to contour with the One Stroke SO2, and I'm just going to draw on my face like this, like so. And yeah, let's make my forehead a little bit smaller, especially here. I'm going to use the same sponge, just blend out this into the skin. Nice. And I'm going to use a Jeffree Star powder, or skin powder, I don't know how it's called, but this is in the color Topaz. It's like a more yellow, has a yellow undertone. And I'm going to use a flat powder brush for this. And especially this part next to your nostrils. It's very important to make this matte because there tends to be a lot more texture in that area in particular. Okay, this highlighter, actually, this is Aurora. It's a spotlight highlighter, and I got it as a free sample with my skin foundation. And it is like a beautiful soft golden highlight. Wow, gives a lot of shine. I don't want to use any bronzers. I just want to leave my skin like this because I really like how my skin looks right now, but I don't know, I think I should do something with my lip. So they say this palette is a skin lip eye palette, so perhaps I should try to apply this on my lip. I think it would be nice if I have like a really pale nude lip. So I'm going to use the Essential number 3, and I'm going to dab this on my contours of my lip just to give like a lip erase. This is very light for my lips, so I'm going to mix it with the Essential number 2, but just like taking just a little bit just to make it slightly warmer. And then I'm going to take the really dark color, which I used mainly on my eyes, and just fill in my inner part of my lip and just like try to blend it out, but I just give like a little bit of a shadow. So I wanted to make freckles on my skin, but I don't have them in brown. So I mixed up the primary colors of some Kryolan and MAC water paints in this little jar. I kind of came up with this color. Also, I have to apply it with a toothbrush because I don't have anything else. I'm just gonna do it. Okay, here we go. Please don't turn out green. And I just want a lot of freckles. Like a lot of them. Can you see them freckles? Anyway, this is the final look. I really love the eye palette, which basically was the whole video was to test out these, and I just wanted to experiment with some other stuff. My opinion about the Danessa Myricks beauty products is as following. The Colorfix Nudes, I like them. They do feel and look quite dry on the skin. So I would not recommend this to use it on your skin as it says. Probably the color fixes are available in tons of different colors. I saw some neon bright colors. So maybe the texture is different, I don't know. But on my eyes, it does felt like very powdery and dry. And I told you what I feel about those when you use this as primers. But they did perform. The end result is nice. So yeah, I will try it with just regular eyeshadows in the near future, and I will probably update you guys in a further video. And then we have the waterproof cream palette. Actually, it does not crease. I would say this is probably more a product for probably the makeup artist, like the makeup artists amongst us. I kind of applied small layers or thin layers of these cream, in my opinion, eyeshadows or lip products, whatever. And if you work them in like that, like build up small layers, they work perfectly. They blend beautifully. They really give a nice color payoff. I like it. So this was my review on the Danessa Myricks. I hope you enjoyed the video. I hope you learned something about it. Let me know, do you know the brand? Do you have other brands that I should test out? Because it's the first time I use these products. I'm really glad that I purchased them. I will put the links of the products, of all the products that I used, down below. Also what I did for my brows, I will put the links in there as well. And of course, subscribe to my channel, and I would really appreciate if you press the like button and also put on the notification bell if you want to get notified if I come up with a new video. Have a great week, and I hope to see you very soon. Bye.